All right, the top 5 most lethal creatures by number of U.S. deaths from 2002 to 2006. From number 5 to number 1.
Donkey.
You'd think, because that fact was more people... What was it?
More people are killed by donkeys than die on airplanes in a year.
That's just, it's hard to believe.
And very seldom does a person die on an airplane being killed by a donkey.
That's rare. That one there.
By a donkey.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in some countries where there's a lot of donkey, they get kicked in the head.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'll give you the number 5 is alligator and crocs.
Oh, jeez.
In a, 4-year period, 4 deaths.
That's one of the creepiest things to me. Just the whole, it just comes up out of nowhere. You always read these stories in Florida.
Well, let me tell mine real quick. I was working in Enterprise, home of the boll weevil, and I'm going to drive down to Panama City, Florida, which is about an hour and a half drive. And there's this small strip of road when you cross from Alabama over into Florida, small strip of road. And I was driving it at 1 o'clock in the morning after I'd gotten off the air. I passed by this sign says, under no circumstances should you leave your car.
What?
So I come up over a hill, and my headlights hit this small strip of a road, and something scatters. It is then that I realize, I look, and on both sides of me are swamp. What scattered from the road, and the reason the sign said, do not leave your car, is that at night, the alligators come out of the swamp, and they warm their bellies on the sunlit street.
Oh, God.
So imagine you have a flat tire, you don't know, you didn't see the sign, you're out there changing it, you're bait. You're gone.
That is a TBS movie waiting to happen.
Octogator.
All right, so the alligator's crocs was number 5. And number 4, snake. In a 4-year period, 26 deaths were reported in the United States.
Wow.
Number 3, spiders.
Yeah. Really?
46 deaths.
Wow. What kind of spider? Black Widow won't
Black
kill
Widow,
you.
yeah, sure.
No, they won't kill you.
Huh?
Unless you're allergic to them.
There's that brown recluse, too.
You won't die from that either.
Badass.
Tarantula.
Yeah, it's not even poisonous.
Yeah, but it's fuzzy.
It's fuzzy and big.
All right, the number 2 most lethal animal creature, dogs. 142 deaths recorded in a 4-year period.
Wow. Yeah, you got to be careful.
You want to guess the number 1 creature? U.S. deaths?
Shark. Sharkity warkity.
It is not a shark.
Shark.
Nope, shark. Now, Australia, probably. Yeah. Bunch of great whites down there, but...
Number 1, deadliest... hippo. I hear they're pissy.
We don't have many hippos here except in zoos.
Okay. Well, we need to get some.
Agreed. They need to be wandering free on the street. That'd be fun.
Right.
That'd be festive.
All right, now hang on now. Deadliest animal.
Creature.
Deadliest creature.
Creature. I'm not specifically saying it's an animal.
Elephants can be cantankerous.
But no. And it's not Eric Burden.
Deadliest creature. All right, hang on.
That joke has just run its course, hasn't it? It used to be, but no, it's just no longer.
Is this a land creature?
It is not a sea creature.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Yeah.
Bruce's. Okay.
Land creature.
So this is going to kill more than the dogs.
More than 315 deaths
in 4 years.
in 4-year period.
Okay.
And they actually mention 2 or 3 types of this, but it's basically they're the same.
Ha-ha!
Here comes.
Skeeter.
No.
Could it be bees?
Yes, bees,
Okay.
wasps, and hornets.
Okay.
Bees, wasps, and hornets.
Okay. This past weekend, I had to. We have a gazebo, and there are lights that lead to the gazebo that the timer is off, and they're not coming on anymore. So I have to climb. There's a door in the ceiling of the gazebo where I can get up where the timer box is. So I get a ladder. I push that door up and move it over, and I step up into the top of the gazebo, and I'm working on the thing. And I see something kind of moving over here. I look over, and on one of the boards, the rafter, there's probably 500 and they're wasps.
Wasps?
And they're just kind of crawling around, making something. So I'm either going to do one of two things. I'm either going to go get a can. Well, if you get a can of the stuff that sprays, I can do it. Or I call the man. Because if I don't call soon, they're going to continue to accumulate.
You could have done option number 3,
which is
get a block of C4 and blow the sumbitch up. The whole gazebo gone. No more wasp problem.
Everything's okay.
So what did you do?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
I haven't gone to the grocery store to get the spray or call the man. I hadn't done either one.
Push the door aside, you climb up, you're working on a thing, and you see 500. That is a TBS movie waiting to happen.
And then combine the two.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to deal with it.
I think you called man.
Absolutely.
You really should, because if you spray, you're just, you know what you're going to do when you spray them?
What's that?
Just piss them off.
Yeah.
They're just going to, hey, okay, all right.
Yeah, I think you got something coming. When we come back.
They'll look at you like, you want to go? You want to go? I'm here.
We got what you're looking for.
Just think, Mark, they'll bring out neato equipment and stuff that you can sit and watch in a lawn chair.
Oh,
yeah.
Watch the man.
You love watching the man.
I do love watching the man.
You
are right.
Bring out the whole family and stand real close.
Speaking of that, Linda wakes me up one afternoon from my coveted nap, and she goes, Mark, I'm so sorry to bother you, but there are some bees in the garage. And I'm getting out of bed, and I'm thinking, you woke me up for a bee in the garage? Because all my girls, if something is flying in the house, they need me to come kill it. So I'm thinking, I'm going to get out there, and there's going to be a bee. I'm going to take me a life.
Right.
I get out there, and there's about 100 flying in the garage. In the closed garage.
Like bumblebees or the smaller bees?
The big ones, bees.
Wow.
There's and over the course of the next 10 minutes, they double the amount of bees that are out there. Flying and that was the hard part, flying in the closed garage. So, this obviously is beyond me, because I opened a garage door thinking they need to get out. They didn't leave. They're just flying around the inside the garage. So we called the man. The man came immediately. He assesses, then he comes back in and he says, okay, found the problem. And we go, what is it? This is a traveling hive. And the queen, for whatever reason, decided to sit and rest up in your vent that airs the garage. She's up there in the corner. So I'm going to kill her, and then they will leave. And that's what he did. And then one by one, they just left.
And you actually question why people don't come to your parties? Wasps? Bees? I think there was a snake in there somewhere. Go. It's nature. All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back right after this, the Mark and Brian radio program.